still talking about the World Cup. Wear my England shirt because you know what? Apart from half an hour of inept coaching, inept game management, inept and lack of a privation of game intelligence. Apart from that, we actually had a really good World Cup. Wasn't perfect, but it was good. It was good. It was hopeful. And the biggest match we've had in probably in a long time in the World Cup. We've had big matches in the Euros because we got to 2 Euros finals. We nearly won the Euros under Gareth Southgate. So don't forget, guys, we've been to finals recently. Okay, we nearly won the Euros with Southgate twice. Okay, and we've had good matches in the World Cup. But that Argentina match felt big. It felt like a monumental match, and in that match, we had the opportunity to save football and send Messi back home to Argentina or back home to Miami. We had a chance to humble him. And if it wasn't for half an hour of madness and a lack of game management and parking the bus and trying to do a Mourinho, we would be in the World Cup final on Sunday versus Spain. But this is what I've got to say right now for those Spain fans out there. Spain, we need you to save football. We need you to save football. I know some of you, play for Barca and you probably revere Messi, but guys, you've got to save football. Pedri, all you guys, all you Barcelona lads in the team, you've got to save football. Don't think, it's Messi, so we want him to do well. No, you don't want him to do well. You want your World Cup. We're supporting Spain. Viva España. We're supporting Spain. Yeah, me gusta España. Viva España. We support Spain. Please. You gotta say football. Deny FIFA the pleasure of their corruption manifesting into what they want it to be. You gotta save football. Spain. We are fully behind Spain. I am fully behind Spain. Christian Van den Beek is endorsing Spain to win the World Cup. Beat Argentina and save football. Some of you are saying, dude, stop being emotional. Why you've been so emotional? We're all emotional. We're all what? Emotional. We're all emotional. We're all emotional. All right. Just a quick one. We're all emotional. So I will be hate watching that World Cup final on Sunday. And I will be hate watching it. And I will be saying Viva España, me gusta Spain, me gusta España. I am fully endorsing Spain to win that World Cup. I will be cheering every tiki-taka moment that those Spanish boys do, all them flicks, all them little tiki-taka stuff. I'm going to be supporting it. I'm going to be all over it. Grace Park, greetings. Hello, Grace. How are you doing? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. So that's me moaning and banging on about the World Cup final and endorsing Spain to beat Argentina, to save football and deny FIFA, you corrupt dogs. Spain. Viva España. Spain. Viva España. Dilavan. Viva España. We want Spain to win. Endorsing Spain. Spain for the World Cup. Viva España. I tell you what, I'm Spain. On Sunday, I'm Spain. Boy, I'm Spain. I'm speaking Spanish. I'm Spain. Me gusta Spain. Me gusta España. Okay? Spain. Yes. De nada. Spain. I'm supporting Spain, man. Spain all the way. Spain, 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 Spain. Spain for the World Cup. You love both of them. Fair enough. You know what? You love what you love. I feel FIFA have cheated and greased the palm of the referees, and they've said Messi needs to win this World Cup because they want to cement Messi as the greatest player of all time and anoint him as the king of football, and so they want Messi to have that second World Cup. Spain need to stop them. Spain need to stop them. The Spanish, the Barcelona lads, tiki taka. I'll call them tiki taka lads. The tiki taka lads need to stop them. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to be hate watching that match. I'm going to be hate watching that match. All of England, every England football fan is going to be hate watching that match. We're going to be hate watching that match. You know, we hate watching that match, 100%. How does it feel to be the what is it? That squawkabilly music? That is that's mean. That's cold, man. That's so cold. How does it feel? That's terrible. How does it feel to be the third place playoff? That is so mean. That's cold. That is cold. Bro, that is cold. How does it feel? That is some cold stuff. That's like saying, how does it feel your girlfriend ran off and went off with another guy? It's like what? What? How does it feel that your woman ran off and hooked up with another dude? How does that feel? It's like what? What? Like, do you know what I mean? It's that kind of question. It's like, well, you know, how does it feel that your favourite football player left your club and went to another club? Like Tielemans is one of my favourite football players at Villa, and he's just gone to Man United. It's like, and I've read it. I was reading Sky Sports News, the app, Sky Sports News, and I was like, He's where's that come from? It's so left field. Tielemans has gone. Tielemans is like, yeah, man, you offered me a lot of money, man. Dude, I like the, yeah, I've had a good 3 years at Villa, but they've offered me like a lot of money. I'm playing it in front of 75,000 every other week. I know the roof doesn't work at Old Trafford, but it's still a big stadium. So I'm off, mate. And it's like, okay, Tielemans, you just want us the Europa League pretty much, and it's like, wow, okay, bye Tielemans. And fair play to Tielemans. He did have a chat with Emery, didn't he, about it? But he's still like your favourite. He's one of my favourite players at Villa. Like he's just bounced. It's like, see ya, bye, just like that. That's the end of that. So we're going to buy some new players anyway. So up the Villa. Hey Gary, how you doing, mate? Up the Villa. So we're going to buy some new players anyway. So we will replace Tielemans. But yeah, to be fair, my country, Scotland. Okay, Scotland. Gary's put his last big paycheck, his loyalties in his bank account. Gary, to be honest, mate, I'm going to be honest with you, Gary. We probably would all make the same. We probably make the same choice as Tielemans. If Villa are a big club, Villa are a huge club, but if Man United come in and say we'll double your wages, mate, you're not going to say no. He's 29 years old, nearly 30 years old. Like you say, it's probably his last big move, really. When he leaves Man United, he'll probably go to the Arab leagues. He'll go to get some oil money, or he'll go to North America, MLS or something. You know what I mean? He'll go men's soccer league in the States, or he'll go to the Arab leagues. So this is his last big move to play for a club that has importance. That because Man U are in the Champions League as well. They'll be challenging for the Premier League this season as well. So. Yeah, we can't. The cartel, no, Gary. The cartel is a problem. The cartel is a massive. Look what they. This is the thing. Look what they tried to do. They tried to bring in the Super League, didn't they? They tried to bring in the Super League. So they literally wanted a Super League that they would always qualify for, and no other clubs could ever get into it. They literally wanted to put a sort of hegemony, a bulwark around football, about the most prestigious elite European competition. They wanted to put a bulwark and a hegemony around it so that no other clubs could get anywhere near it. That this is how corrupt these people are. This is how corrupt the Premier League is and the cartel. This is their thinking. They want to literally partition the Champions League and say this elite competition, we always need to be in it every season. This is what you got. Squawkably, Scotland. God bless Scotland. I wanted Scotland to do well in the World Cup because Super John McGinn. I'm always going to have a lot of love for Scotland because of Super John McGinn, and also me and my wife have got Scottish friends as well. So one of our best friends is Scottish. Northside, you know who you are, and her husband, who's English, he's married to a Scottish woman, but they're now pretty much a Scottish couple. Sorry, my friend Mike. Yeah, you're pretty much Scottish now. So so God bless Scotland. I'm not weird like that, guys. I'm not like, I don't hate watching Scotland play a match thinking, oh, I want Scotland to get battered or something. No. If a British team, Scotland, Ireland, whatever, you know what I mean? If any of the British teams get to a World Cup, I want them to do well. That's what I'm like. And especially because we've got Super John McGinn, who is, you know, Scotland royalty and Villa royalty. One of the greatest players of all time. And I'm not overplaying that. We've got Super John McGinn, one of the greatest players of all time. So I've got a lot of love for Scotland. So yeah, I'm going to be hate watching that match on Sunday. The World Cup final, I'm going to be hate watching it. And I'm going to go, Viva España, me gusta Spain, España, me gusta de nada. Yeah, come on, Spain. Let us go. I'm going to be speaking any bit of Spanish I know. Como te llamas? Any little Spanish phrases I know, I'm going to be speaking it. A la derecha, a la izquierda. Any bit of Spain. I don't care if it's in context of the conversation or not. Any bits of Spanish or Portuguese I know. Sorry to my Portuguese friends. Then I'm going to be doing it. Yeah, man. So, guys, oh, by the way, if you have not subbed the channel, I am your Christian Fandom Geek. Do not forget to hit sub, play the videos, share with friends and family. You know what to do. Ooh, Martinez. Hang on, what has he done? Is that the flag thing, Gary, with the Falklands thing? Is that the flag thing? Is that was that Martinez as well? I don't know. I didn't really. By then I think I was just like punching a punching bag or something like that. I was just like, you know, or doing air boxing just because I was so annoyed about the whole match. So the awful behaviour, is that the Falklands thing, or is that something else that he was there dancing with the flag, broke my heart, man. He broke your heart. Gary, this is the thing, man. This is football. Football is ruthless, brother. You know this. Football is a ruthless game. Football will break your heart. And yeah, and this is a funny thing, Gary. You know this. You learn this as a kid. When you first get into football, you learn it as a child. Football will break your heart, literally. So we've had some as Villa fans where our favourite players left. Think about when Christian Benteke left Villa. Think about it when Fabian Delph was like, I'm loyal, I'm not leaving, I'm not going to Man City, I'm loyal, and then the next minute he's off to Man City. Think about it when Villa had good teams in the Premier League and our best players just up and left. Dwight Yorkie Bar, when he jumped ship. And John Gregory wanted to unalive him. I'll say it like that. Wanted to shoot him with a water gun. You know what I mean? With a water cannon. All the times when our best players get sold because they're chasing money or whatever. It broke my dad's heart when I chose Villa over Blues. That is hilarious. You broke your dad's heart. You chose Villa over the Blues. Yeah, mate. Gary, that's one of the best decisions you made in your life, brother. And that's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold says so. Now, man, football's like that. Football will break your heart, mate. Your favourite player leaves, clubs get relegated, Remember when Villa went down, and that season the players that we had, it was like what is going on? You know, Benteke gone, these players gone, that player gone. It's just like whoa, and it's just like yeah, gone. Club's gone down, gone down. Um, all the years of the Championship overspending, nearly go out of business. Tottenham tried to buy Jack Grealish, offer us like about 3 million or 4 million or something stupid like that. We know the story about the aeroplane. Tottenham offered a really low bid for Jack. Tottenham went on an aeroplane, and then when they got off the aeroplane, the Tottenham owner, Villa had been bought by a new club, by a new owner, and that was the end of that. Yeah, Dr. Zia, yeah, and his weird mathematical uh, tweets about how far a transfer was going down the line. He's obviously quite good at maths or something, and he was like showing off his kind of his mathing, and he used to like do weird tweets about this one's 75% done, or it was like almost like got to a point where it's like hieroglyphs or something. He was like it's like, I'm like this kind of coded weird language. Like what is you need like I need a really interpreter to understand what you're doing, dude. I didn't do trigonometry, mate, or like all this yeah, Pythagoras theorem stuff. Like I'm not a mathematician, bro. So um, I can do simple arithmetic, but that's as far as it really maths. I went more down the logic side and philosophy side stuff, and I get science pretty well, but the actual math side of it's not my thing, mate. So yeah, man, you're gonna have to not give all these weird sort of symbols and platonic forms and all that sort of stuff, mate. We ain't doing that one. So yeah, yeah, that was good, man. Good time. So yeah, football break your heart. Football will break your heart, especially when your favourite player leaves the club. And they always say this in football, Gary. There's never fall in love with a lone player. Marcus Asensio, great time at Villa. Marcus Asensio, Marcus Rashford, they were amazing, and then they just left the club and didn't look back really. And that's what football does to you. Remember back in the day, Carbone, same thing. One of our best players on loan, boom, came to us and then just jumped ship. Wanted more money. So and we nearly won a lot of things with him as well. Yeah, so football's a funny one. McLeish. McLeish, oh no. I think I've tried to forget about McLeish. That we all knew. We know, because the thing is with McLeish does not play good football. Like at any club, he's not played good football. When a manager, like you see a manager at another club, and it's like, and this guy doesn't play good football. He doesn't win that much, and also, he doesn't play good football. So, it's that balance, isn't it, of playing attractive football that fans want to watch, and winning stuff or winning matches. Okay, you need a balance. McLeish didn't do any. He didn't play good football and didn't really win that much. So it was like, hang on a minute, why are we going for this guy? He doesn't really win that much, and he certainly doesn't play good football. So why are we going for him? He's probably one of the worst managers in that era of that time period of managers that were managing good clubs. He was the worst of them. So it's like, why are we going for the worst? I mean, he seemed to be quite a lucky guy. I think he had one club he did okay at. I don't know if it was probably in Scotland. And then he just come here and got a few decent jobs, and he was just like, he was very meh. But I watched his teams play, and they never played good football. His teams never looked like they could string more than 4 passes together. I'm going to be honest with you. They never looked like they could pass to each other. They'd always give the ball away. Very struggle to keep possession of a football. So why are you going for a manager like that for? His teams can't keep the ball. How do you expect them to win matches if they can't even pass to each other? Like what's going on with that? That was a funny one, man. McLeish was like, yeah, man, that was. I don't know what's going on with that one. That was an interesting era. That was interesting, man. Okay, this has been fun anyway. So yes, Sunday. Supporting Spain. Sunday, hate watching the World Cup final. But the Spanish tiki-taka boys need to save football. They need to save football. The Spanish tiki-taka boys need to save football. That's what I'm saying. As I start to roll this episode to a close, I'm going to chill in a bit. Bring this episode to a close. But yeah, the Spanish tiki-taka lads need to save football. We need football to be saved. The Spanish tiki-taka lads need to save football. Never have I been in a situation where I've wanted Spain to win a match so much. I'll say that again. Viva España. Me gusta España. Yeah, have a great weekend. Yeah, have a great weekend, Gary. And Gary, guess what? We've got players incoming. I was a bit annoyed about Tielemans leaving the Villa, but we've got players incoming. So I think either today or Monday, the new players are going to be shown on the Villa website and Villa TV. So we got some players coming in. Obviously, the transfer window for Villa is a little bit dominated by Morgan Rogers because we're pretty much waiting for Rogers to leave. Pretty much. I don't believe there's any scenario where Rogers doesn't leave our club. Arsenal want him hard. Arsenal are just like they're all over. Arsenal are just like they're just all over him. They're literally playing the hoe right now. They're all over him, and so yeah, it's one of them ones where Arsenal are just they're twerking for him really at the moment, and he's probably he's trying to play it cool, but inside he's twerking for them as well. So you know Rodgers is gonna be an Arsenal player come the end of the transfer window. So and that's okay. If we get 120 million, 130 million, that's fine. We get good money. We'll buy a couple of players to replace him and money in the bank. And that's okay. We paid about 12, 15 million for him. Gary, but the thing is, look, Rodgers is trying to play it cool because he's a Midlands lad, isn't he, from Nuneaton or wherever. But I think he was a Villa fan growing up. So Rodgers is trying to play it cool because he doesn't want to upset the Villa fans because he's a Villa fan himself, and he's a Midlands lad himself. He doesn't want to upset the Villa fans, but inwardly, he's twerking for that move. And Arsenal are openly twerking to get Rodgers on board. So I don't mind Arsenal if they pay us our money. I don't care in that sense. Pay us our 125 million, 130 million, and be done with it. And we go out and buy some players, a couple of players to replace Rodgers. And you've got a very good player who is one of the best players in English football in his position. Everyone's a winner. And that maybe Rodgers will help Arsenal win the Champions League. You know what I mean? Because that's what they're thinking now. They've won the Premier League now. They're going to be the favourites to probably win it again. So they know they can win the Premier League. So the thing for them now is they've not won a European competition, not the biggest one. I think they won the Cup Winners' Cup back in the day. But did they win the Cup Winners' Cup? Oh, did they not? I don't know if they won that match actually. They must have won some European trophy, right? They must have won something. They haven't won the Champions League, I know that, but they've won. They must have won something. Yeah. We'll win the We're bringing the Champions League back to Villa Park. Woohoo! My favourites for the Champions League. I mean, oh gosh, I want to see. I can't really say yet because I want to see how people's transfer window goes. So far, your big clubs like your Bayern Munichs and PSGs haven't really spent that much money yet. You've only really seen like Real Madrid spend a lot of money, and Premier League teams have been spending money. But you need to see how much. You need to see what PSG do. You need to see what Bayern Munich do. You need to see if Bayern Munich can keep hold of Michael Olise. You need to see things like that to see. Barcelona are spending money. They bought Gordon. There's other players they want to buy. So Barcelona will by the end of the transfer window, they will have improved as well. So there's a lot of clubs that are in the mix, to be honest. So I think it'll be a very good Champions League. It'll be a good one. I think it's going to be a good season. I think it's going to be very positive. It's going to be fun. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. So Garrett, Gaza, have a good week, mate. I'm going to do some more streams next week. Probably... I might try and sneak one in Sunday. If not, it'll be Monday. As streams. But I will do some shorts over the weekend. I'll do some shorts over the weekend. It won't be like a live stream like this. But I will do some shorts. But anyway, God bless you, football fans. Let's enjoy the World Cup final and watch Spain completely trounce Argentina. And the tiki-taka boys of Spain triumph as the kings of the world. And Messi goes back to Miami and enjoys that. Okay? God bless you all. You have been you, I've been me. This is Christian Van Geek on the Red 5 Network. The best stories of our age from a Christian point of view. And we've had another Football World Cup episode on the channel. If you are watching this episode after the episode is finished, the live stream, smash the like button, share with friends and family, and don't forget to sub. You know what to do. Be kind and make the world a better place, especially in the times that we're living in. God bless you.